Welcome everyone. Today I'm joined by Weaverstein.
Hello, everyone. I am also a high tier Billy player, and I thought it'd be fun just to go over all these items and let everyone know what's good and what isn't on Billy, especially of the recent big patches that have been coming out recently. I think it'd be a
Yeah,
good time to do this.
we're here to talk about which items are the best and worst as of March 21st. So if there's a new patch since this video, whenever you're watching it, make sure to take that in consideration. Would you like to talk a little bit more about your Billy career, Mr. Weaver?
I'm mostly an Abrams player, like throughout Deadlock's history, but ever since like they made Abrams just a lot more different, I've been swapping to Billy. I've been enjoying his melee playstyle a lot more. So I mostly just swapped to him. I still play a lot of Abrams, but I think Billy's like my go-to now. I've just been enjoying him a lot more. I've always been a
Yeah,
tank player, so
yeah. I came from Marvel Rivals before Deadlocks, and I was enjoying tank and like the brawler type heroes. Then I was a Wolverine main, and when I came over to this game, I saw Abrams and Billy were like the melee characters, and I thought Abrams was cool too. I played him for a bit, but Billy was just so much more interesting. I felt like there was more nuance and skill expression in that than charging. You press 2 and just blow everybody up. Awesome.
yeah.
But
I used to play Overwatch back in the day. I was a main tank player. I played
yeah,
it semi-professionally,
damn.
but that was a long time ago,
Yeah,
back in 2017.
I was never into Overwatch back then. I think back then I was still playing like Call of Duty.
Yeah, I might be a bit older than you.
But yeah, I guess we could just go ahead and get straight into this. We have all of our items lined up here, and some Street Brawl items. We might go into those. Maybe. We'll see how long this takes. Close quarters.
But you
Like,
just B, yeah, sounds fine. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it OP, but I don't think I would honestly move that up to A because when are you not getting this?
yeah. Well, and just for clarification, we're gonna like drop them in B when we first talk about them. But this is A tier item. Like, there's
Like even if you're running a spirit build, I still think you want close quarters and point blank.
yeah, there's really no reason to not take this item, especially ever since they fixed items not interacting with bashdown, like things that did weapon damage on spells. Like before, yeah, the conditional damage used to not work on bashdown, and so if you were doing like a spirit build, maybe you wouldn't be running close quarters. But now, with it working, there's no reason to not take close quarters, especially since it gives you the melee resist and you're always in melee range. Ideally on this character, it's like
It gives you every stat you would ever want, basically.
this eye should have like a goat eye on it because this is made for Billy. Like you want this.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
An extended magazine.
I
This
think a B is useful. Like,
yeah, I think so too.
definitely pretty much always good, but I haven't been running it anymore. But you would never go wrong with taking this.
Yeah, Billy likes having more bullets to shoot, especially since his blasted passive, the way it reloads, it scales off of like your magazine capacity. So having more bullets means more ammo restored on a light melee, which is pretty nice. I'm in the same boat. I haven't used this item much recently, ever since the new patch. But before it was like extended mag, Titanic, or escalating. Like I always had some kind of like extra ammo because it was just good. And Billy likes having more bullets to shoot. His gun is great.
It also builds into escalating, which is a really good item.
It's true. Yeah,
So
escalating.
overall, it's just really good.
Yeah, headshot booster.
Uh, I've never ran this item. I would say put it in C, because it builds in a headhunter. I don't think Billy's a really good headhunter user.
Yeah, it's interesting because generally, like, if you were to ask me outside of like a Billy scope, like, is headshot booster a good item? I would say like headshot booster is like S tier lane item. Like flat damage is just it's so good, especially early on. Like Mystic Burst, headshot booster, those kind of items when you're in lane, just getting like an extra 50 damage so early on is great. But on this character who has like a weird bloom to his gun, like you're not hitting headshots unless like you're in their face, and if you're in their face, you probably want something like close quarters instead. So
Yeah, I also feel like headshot booster specifically is a lot better in like high bullet-based damage characters like Doorman or
Yeah,
like Holiday, where you're really going to be pushing that headshot booster a lot further.
yeah. Do we think C or even maybe D? I think it's super niche if you want headshot
I
booster.
honestly think I'd say D.
Yeah. There we go. High velocity rounds.
And why would you run this? I don't
Yeah.
think like anyone really builds this at all. Even
I
if you're
guess
building
like
into an item with it.
yeah, like Page,
Maybe Page or Dynamo.
Celeste. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Someone who has like a really
Even
slow projectile. Like,
even then, like they don't even run it that much.
I don't know. I would go as far as consider it F tier active hindrance. Like, why would you waste money on
Yeah,
this?
yeah, I agree. There's no point in buying this.
Wait a minute. 5% fire rate. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Awesome.
What a boon.
Monster rounds. This is
Get that.
oh, I thought you said it was ass. I was like, what? It's S. Yeah, I would agree. Monster rounds. This is one of those where it's like,
I don't build it every game, but you could literally build it every game, and it would help you.
yeah, there's no reason. I think this is another one where it's like outside the scope of Billy. Like this item is just so good. Unless you're like a character who has like a terrible like gun, like this. Like I don't know. I can't really think of anybody who wouldn't like monster rounds. Taking less chip damage from NPCs is great. It makes your jungling more efficient because you deal more damage as well. You take objectives faster. Like NPC
Especially early on.
damage. Yeah, this item's just good. It doesn't even have to be like.
Kind of bad.
Yeah. But it's like, his jungling is great, and so when you have this item, it's just even better. Like, you just sit there, hold Q, and hold M1. It's actually just turn your brain off. Like, alright, I just got done putting belt to ass in lane. Let me go ahead and take a break and just hold Q on these camps. Like, awesome. This
Also, it
item's
helps
great.
like reviving too, which when Billy has ult in lane is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll take a lot less tower damage with monster rounds. This item's just good. I also don't build it every game. I've been able to get by without it, but like whenever I have this item, like I feel the effects. It's so good.
Yeah.
Rapid rounds.
Rapid rounds. If you're going like hard in a gun Billy, I think it's probably fine because a lot of items do build into it.
Hmm.
But if not, I wouldn't be taking it. I'd rather get a different 800.
Yeah, this character already has a naturally high fire rate. I feel like he benefits from trying to scale his damage faster than his fire rate, which is kind of unique to the character. Most other characters that have like good guns, they want to build their fire rate as fast as possible, but Billy already has a super high fire rate. Like, it's probably one of the biggest reasons why his gun is just good in general. It's one of the best, in my opinion.
Another thing with fire rate is people that like really like fire rate, like Haze or Eternus, they like it because they have like on-hit effects,
Yeah,
and that helps them build it faster. And Billy doesn't have any of those.
yeah, exactly. So I don't think it's bad. You can take
It's
a
just
rapid
play
rounds.
MC. I think
Yeah.
NPC would be fine.
Resto shot.
Resto shot.
I've been liking Resto shot
I
recently.
like Resto shot a lot. I
Yeah,
used to run it as core in my build. I don't anymore, but you could definitely still take it, and it's still really good, especially
Yeah.
if you hit your shot.
yeah. If you're hitting your shots and like you're in a situation where you use it, like I don't know, let's say your lane is like a Abrams and a Lash that won't stop getting in your face. Like if you're just fighting all the time, this is gonna make a lot of difference. Like you're gonna feel like the little burst of healing every single 6 seconds. Like it's 6 seconds in between. That's
Especially
big.
when like a Mo or Dynamo lane, it's so
Yeah.
easy to hit their fat hitbox and just get healing.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like about Mo, or playing as Mo right now, is like he's so easy to shoot. You don't even have to try.
Yeah,
Everything else is get that guy out of my lobby, bro.
yeah, for real. Active
So-
reload.
Active reload.
I think this is I mean, you already have like a reload in your kit.
Yeah, I don't know why you would ever buy this. I feel like this is like active reload is like you're a prior Haze Warden player, and somebody told you Billy's gun is good, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll buy active reload. There's no reason
will
to on this
s-
character
I
though.
will say that like there might be a hidden tech with this where they made it so you can reload with it when you're at full ammo, and I know a lot of people will look to parry Billy when they see him reloading.
Hmm.
So it might be like kind of an option to parry bait. So I guess you could put it in D, but other than that, I don't think it's that great.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a hindrance either, but it's like I don't know. Even that is like kind of like 4D chess. You're trying to play with people, and
Yeah, you have to be
they're
like
still
great.
playing 2D chess. Yeah, I
I think
think
that's a
it's
good spot for it.
Stalker.
Backstabber, which is Stalker now. I think
Yeah,
that's pretty much like an A tier,
I think so
maybe
too.
even S.
Well, when this item first got changed to Stalker, I was like, okay, I feel like it still has the issue of Backstabber, where it just doesn't do that much, like mid to late. But picked it up again and kept trying it, and I was like, wait a minute, the stuff that it does before that mid to late period where it stops being useful is still really, really good. Like,
It's like
it's everything Billy
super
wants.
good in lane. It gives you chase, it gives you bullet resist steal, it gives you movement speed, it gives you everything that you would want.
Yeah, this
And the little dot is nice too.
this item is really, and it gives bonus health too, like on top. Like that's something Billy wants, is to be tankier, tankier. This item is
It-
really good.
The only problem with it is it just doesn't scale, which is fine.
Yeah, it doesn't scale, and it also only applies every 6 seconds, so you can't like be in somebody's face and continuously reapply to keep like the effect going. But I think despite that, like as we said, it's just so good. It's everything Billy would want. It's
Just
I
a
don't
good
know.
item.
Maybe later I might even consider like it being S. Like this, it's so good. I love that. I love New Stalker.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be against putting in S tier.
Fleetfoot.
It's a really good item. It gives
Yeah.
you a lot of things you can do. You can, it's like the premier melee bait item.
Yeah, you have the heavy melee cancel. I remember there was one person in the Billy Discord on the Deadlock Discord who had like their whole profile based around heavy melee cancel Fleetfoot. There's some
Yeah, in my old build, I used to run this as core before they changed melee charge to work on bash down.
yeah.
But even then, like it gives you move speed. It's like an alternative to enduring speed, basically.
Yeah, and the extra sided effect is really big because it's just more bullets. Like we already went over, like Billy's gun is really good, and if you're able to just like slide all the time, like you probably have enduring speed on this character, right? And blasted gives you move speed, so when you have Fleetfoot, you're gonna be fast enough to slide all the time, whether or not you use the active component. And so you don't even have to like risk a light melee or like getting parried if you have Fleetfoot, because you can just slide all the time. You're really fast on this character. So I think
Yeah.
having more bullets to shoot just all the time, on top of the other effects, makes this item so good. I'm considering it A tier.
Yeah, I think A tier is good. The passive bonus that lets you not have a movement penalty while shooting is honestly like, underrated to a lot of people.
Yeah, anytime
That's
I
why
don't
hype is
run
so good.
Fleetfoot, it's like, man, I feel fat right now. Like I feel so heavy and slow, only because I don't have Fleetfoot.
You become a fat chungus.
Exactly. Intensifying
It's fine,
mag.
Mac. I've tried like running this item in the past a bunch of times, and I just like never really felt it
Yeah,
because your magazine goes away so fast, and like the bonus when you're mailing someone, I think just disappears.
yeah, you lose a lot. Even in like a light melee, like that 0.75 seconds, you lose like 10%, and so you're hardly ever like at that max because, like you said, you just blow through your magazine so fast with the high fire rate, and then you have to stop to like bash down or rising ram or do anything, and it's just hard to keep it up. I don't
I
know.
put it in C
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's like bad, like where it's niche, but
because like if you're going like a hard to carry gun, it's probably okay.
yeah.
But other than that, it's just not really that worth it. There's a lot better 1600 items that you could buy.
Yeah, I agree. K-Dash. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used this item on Billy in a while. I've tried it before. It does feel good, but I also like last tried it. Like, I don't know, maybe around December. It's been a while since I've picked up Kinetic Dash.
I think it's bad simply for the fact that it just gives flat ammo. So you're
Yeah.
not like in Abrams, you're not like a doorman where flat ammo is really good. You're only getting like what, 6 bullets or something?
Yeah, the ammo increase isn't that great. The fire rate is nice and like having extra chase potential, but the ammo increase does kind of nothing for Billy.
Yeah, it's just 2 stats that are decent and then 1 stat that basically does nothing.
Yeah,
I'd put it in C.
I agree. I think the best users of K-Dash like every single aspect, and Billy just doesn't really care for the ammo aspect at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Long range S tier. Take it every single game. You want this item on Billy, trust.
Yeah, you do, man. You got that fall off, might as well take long range.
I don't think there's gonna be any contest about it being an F, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to take this at all. I think long range is like a terrible item, like in general. It's one of those that belongs to like 1, 2, like Vindicta, Great Talon are like the only people who care about this item.
Drifter run it sometimes. I think Warner runs that.
I've never seen Drifter have long range, but it doesn't sound like ridiculous. But
I think they run it because he doesn't have fall off at all.
Did they not recently add fall off to Drifter, or?
I don't think so. I mean, unless I'm wrong.
I'd have to check his patch notes. I'm pretty sure they recently added a little bit of fall off to his gun, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah, long range. What does this item even do? Like, it gives you 4% extra range. Yeah, what does he even do?
I think it has a downside too.
No, Sharpshooter has a downside. Sharpshooter removes your movement speed, which is awesome.
It's just bad.
Long range, yeah, it gives you like 4% extra range or something like absolutely minuscule that no one cares about. And like a little bit of conditional damage if somebody's like far away from you, which is you never want on Billy.
Yeah, basically it's just it's shit.
Don't get that item. Don't get that item unless you're trolling. I don't know. And don't troll. That's kind of rude. Spirit Shredder.
Also bad.
Yeah. I think like
you're not a spirit hero.
The spirit billies that are out there like this item, they do exist. They're pretty adamant about it too. I've noticed like the spirit billy following is like diehard. It's like hell yeah.
That's weird. I've never seen that.
Yeah, they like their ram builds. They like their tank buster bash down. It's like, man, you guys, you're something else. But I'm happy you, I'm happy you can do this and somehow still make it work. I guess.
And what does this item do for you? Makes your bash down do a little bit more damage. You get like 50 health back.
Yeah, I think the idea with like Spirit Billy is they kind of hard invest into RAM, so they like do like a huge chunk, and then with the Spirit Shredder, it's just resist shred and then it'll heal back. So it'll probably heal you back for like, I don't know, if you hit like Abrams with it, he has max health, a big max health pool. Let's say you do like 600 damage, maybe getting like 150 health back from that. I don't know. It just feels like 1 million extra steps around, or I could just proc blast it and hit with a bash down, and boom, I get HP and damage, and it synergizes with my whole kit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the item is like designed for people that do constant spirit damage, which you are not.
Yeah. Good luck to the spirit billies out there. I'm glad you guys have a way to play this character. Slowing bullets.
I don't think it's bad.
It sounds kind of goated. I think it's pretty good. 1600.
It builds in a weighted now, which is nice.
Yeah, new weighted is
game.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I used to also take this every game. Not recently, but it got to a point where, because it's like, okay, move speed. I feel like move speed slows are not that great generally, especially as you climb in rank, because people don't just hold W and walk away. They'll get to a wall and bounce off of it and dash, and then the move speed effect does nothing to dashes. Like, you need like a dash slow specifically.
There's a reason like dash slows are considered way better than movement slows.
Yeah, and slowing bullets does both of those. It gives a movement and dash slow, which is really good, as Weaver said, for chasing.
The capacitor feels so bad to get hit by.
Yeah, you get hit by capacitor, it's like, oh, I have no move speed, and I can't dash at all. Awesome. I'm just stuck here.
Move speed.
It doesn't also silence movement abilities too, so you can't like rising ram out. Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
You're just boned. You get to stay here for 3 seconds and get destroyed by the Wraith or Bebop or whoever hits you capacitor.
I think C is a good placement for it.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Definitely a little situational now, but before this item was like my go-to. I think there's now better 1600s, which I think we already covered like the GOAT 1600 right here. Stalker is like, I'm so obsessed with Stalker right now.
Really good.
Oh, and another one coming up. All right, recharging rush though.
Some choice words to say about this item, and the reason I have that is because Backdown will eat the fucking cooldown.
Does it actually?
If you don't get anything. Yes, because it counts as weapon damage. So you would just bash down, you'll deal like 200 damage, and nothing happens. Granted,
Okay.
like you can keep backing down forever, but I think it's bait. I think it's a bait item. Joe was trying to put me on this item a while back, and I tried it, and it just felt bad.
Wait, is it not supposed to? Is it supposed to like instantly refresh? Like you can press your ability
Yeah, that's
one
the
after
way
the
it's
other?
supposed to work.
Is it really? I literally only play Billy, and so when I use this item, I thought it was working just as intended. Like, oh, I got my charge back. I only have to wait a few seconds to use it again. I didn't know it was supposed to be instant. Wait, that completely changes how I feel about this item.
Yeah, it's supposed to be instinct. That's why you see like Dynamos run it. And I know.
Wow.
Because they instantly get a stomp pack.
So what are we thinking? Like super niche, since it does do something, but it doesn't work properly.
I'll put it in super niche.
Yeah. Because if you have like rapid recharge with this item, you do kind of have like infinite bash downs. You never don't have a bash down. You can hit somebody with like 6 in a row, and they'll be like, "Dude, how many times can this guy bash down?"
Yeah. I mean, you don't even really need that. If they're getting hit by 4 bash downs, they should be dead.
Okay, that's true. There is kind of a problem if you're hitting people with 4 bash downs. But maybe you just really like to press 1. I don't know.
Maybe.
Opening rounds. You put me onto this goat of an item.
This item's really good.
Yeah. 45% conditional on somebody who's high health or above 50%. And plus 10 spirit power, that's not bad at all. Especially if you can like manage to get like a heavy melee off. It's so much damage. Like your 270 heavy melee damage all of a sudden is dealing like 470 with like a couple other items. Like you have like melee charge, maybe just close quarters, and then into opening rounds, and you have like almost 500 damage heavy melee.
It's only 5% less than point blank, and you get a free extra spirit, because extra spirit is 10%.
Yeah.
Or 10.
This item is really good. I don't take it every game, but sometimes if I have like an extra slot, I'm like, you know what? I could use a little bit more weapon damage. These guys are letting me melee them a lot. I'll go for opening rounds.
I would say it's a good alternative to Stalker. It gives you more raw weapon damage and it scales better.
I agree.
Stalker gives you more in the early game.
I think this is an A tier item now.
Yeah, A tier is good.
Alright, Mystic Shot.
That's an F tier. You're gonna miss this fucking thing.
Yeah, good luck hitting Mystic Shot. Like, I don't know. It's weird because like Resto Shot, like I would take even though it has like a bullet effect, but it's up so often. Like, I think it's fine. But Mystic Shot, it's not up as often. I'll just say that now. I think there's better alternatives for Billy to deal like extra burst damage. Mystic Shot isn't really the one he wants.
It's really designed for like slow fire rate heroes with spirit, like Pocket.
Yeah, Pocket would like this. I know Mina's like to take Mystic. Sometimes Lash will take it. Viscous maybe. But Billy's not that guy.
Billy is not a Mystic Shot user.
He's gonna shoot somebody, and his bullet bloom is gonna make it go slightly over their shoulder, and then now this is on cooldown for what, like It's at least 10 seconds, right? It's a long time.
Yeah, and it's a dead item.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it on Billy. Oh boy, my favorite. This is the goat of this patch.
The S tier item of this patch.
Instant S tier. I would actually put it ahead of Monster Rounds. We're gonna put the order early because holy moly, this item's interaction with Billy is ridiculous right now.
It used to not work on Bashdown for so long, and I never thought they would change it. And I'm so happy.
Yeah, it took like almost a year, but they finally got it working, and it has an interesting interaction with Blasted right now that I'm not entirely sure is intended. I don't imagine, or I'm not exactly sure why it would be intended, but I hope it is because it's so funny seeing it happen. But whenever melee charge procs on a heavy melee while you're blasted, the heavy melee damage from melee charge counts for blasted. So let's say like I have like 200 HP on blasted hit, right? And I hit somebody with a heavy melee, I get 200 from that heavy melee, and then melee charge counts as a separate heavy melee, so it's another 200. I just got 400 HP, and I just did 300 damage to that guy, so now it's a 700 HP swing because I have melee charge, which is insane. It's broken. Like you take this item and you have max level bash down, or you get a heavy melee on somebody while you're blasted, and you just win the fight. It's absolutely broken. I've hit almost 3,000 blasted HP before expiration at once, and it's ridiculous. I've never seen numbers like that before this patch. It's insane.
The way it works, I'm pretty sure, is that it counts as like a separate instance of melee damage. And
Yeah.
I think that melee damage is also counted as heavy melee.
Yeah.
So you're getting all the bonus effects from Blasted.
It's
Just from that little extra damage. Because if you
it's
go to your damage
so
report,
good.
from the graphs now, it shows melee charge as a separate instance of damage.
Yeah. And then I didn't even talk about like, yeah, you get the HP, and it also like counts for, because you're doing 2 instances of heavy melee, you're also getting way more blasted duration too. So I used to take duration extender for a little bit there at the beginning of this patch, and then once I realized this interaction existed, I was like, wait a minute, I don't need duration extender because this melee charge is acting like a duration extender already. I'm just doing so much.
The only reason I could see like not running it is if you're getting like bashed down late. Like, I know some people they'll go like max ram, they'll go like max all, max blast, and they get bashed down max late, which I don't think is that great. But other than that, it's S tier.
Yeah. This item is OP. Actually OP. Like, I think the difference between melee charge being OP and monster rounds being OP is like dramatic. If this tier list was between just melee charge and monster rounds would be like down here.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
Because you don't need monster rounds every game, but melee charge is good every game.
Another go item, split shot. Don't buy this item.
I feel like it could be funny though.
It could be really funny. Like, I'm picturing like you're 60k ahead of the enemy team, and you just come in for the last fight with split shot Billy, and you're like, okay, well, this is the ultimate BM. Like, this guy is just throwing souls at the wall.
Yeah. I don't even know anyone who like really runs this anymore. Like Viper maybe.
Viper, maybe Gunpage if you're still playing Gunpage. I mean, they recently enabled it for Celeste, but I haven't seen anybody run it on her, so yeah. I don't know if people just haven't tapped in or it's just not worth it. This item,
don't run it.
Yeah, the conditional damage is really hard to like actually get going. It doesn't really do much else. It's just like, why would you buy this item? It takes up an active slot too. Like,
there's better actives either.
Yeah, you have a very normal sized bullet, so it's not that great. Swift Striker. Rapid Rounds Part 2.
Yeah, I would say if you're like going hard in the gun delay, it's good. It gives you pretty good stats. It gives you what, like 20% fire rate and move speed? It's really decent.
I think it's a sprint speed and fire rate. I think the fire rate is like, it's big. It's 20%. I think Yeah, it is 20%, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Is nothing to scoff at. That's a really good fire rate increase, especially for a 1600 item. It's kind of nutty. Won't even lie.
Yeah, it's a good item. It's just you're generally not building like full carry Billy, so I think C is a good placement for it.
Yeah. Titanic Mag. I used to use this all the time. What was it? When did this patch come out? March? Like early March? Pre-March.
Yeah, March.
I was taking Titanic Mag all the time because I was building a very gun heavy Billy, and I would just hit the Spirit 4.8k, and that was it. But now with Billy benefiting from being a hybrid more than ever, in my opinion, I think this item is falling off in my eyes. And I used to be like the ultimate Titanic Mag Billy Glazer. I was like, dude, this item is so awesome. You get so many bullets, and you only have to light melee like once, and you just shoot them in the head like a million times afterwards. And then they expect you to melee, but you just never do because you have 80 bullets, and then you can beat them down. Like, but
I'd put it like C or D.
yeah,
Like, you don't really need it.
I don't think it's that good anymore.
Even if you're going like a full gun Billy, like, you are able to just reload, use back down as a reload function. And
Yeah.
I just don't think you really need it. It's overkill. I'd rather build into escalating.
Yeah. Weakening headshot. I like this item a lot. I think it's nobody really pays attention to this item, but I think it's like a 16% bullet resist shred, something close to that, 12 or 16% bullet resist shred for 1600.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty sizable for only 1600, and you just have to headshot them. Like, it's so easy. You did do it one time. It's
Those
pretty good.
bullets are gonna land on the head.
Yeah. With 30 rounds in your magazine and like a million fire rate, you're bound to hit at least one headshot.
I've personally never run it, but I don't see it like being that terrible. I'd say the biggest benefit of it is that it builds into crippling, which is like really good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think it might be C tier because
I'd say
there are better
item itself is-
1600s. Yeah, this one is situational, but its big brother crippling is like pretty goat status. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Alk Fire.
This item is really good.
Yeah, this item's really good. If you're playing like a more utility or ult focused Billy, I think Alk Fire is also a goat status item. I don't really play it that often. I don't like feeling like the utility or ult guy. I used to, like, a long time ago, play a lot of support characters in games like these, and like in TF2 I used to be a medic main. Like, I loved medic. I thought it was cool. But just like one day, like, something in me snapped. I was like, wait a minute, not having the agency kind of sucks. And so then I became an evil spy main after that, spy and soldier. And ever since then, I kind of moved away from not playing characters that had like some sort of agency. Like when I played Rivals, I was always playing a tank or Wolverine. Back in like season 0, season 1, Wolverine just pooped on everybody. Like, you dive in, you grab the tank, you put them in your team, and they have no tank all of a sudden, and you just wipe the floor with them. Oh, I have my ult, I press Q, I kill literally the entire team, you're stunned, you can't do anything about it. Like, so
Yeah, I never had that problem. That was a demo main.
Demo Man has so much aura. Like, if you played Demo Man, you're probably cool as fuck. Not gonna lie.
Well, this item not only like gives you a lot of ult value, you can also use it for walkers, and you can use it for a mid boss too.
Yeah.
You throw this in the mid boss bit, people are going to be standing in it.
Yeah, it is kind of unavoidable with Billy, especially since like as we were said with the ult, like they can't go anywhere. Like, you're just gonna pull them right back, and they're probably just wasted their stamina to try and get out of the Alk Fire as soon as possible. So they're gonna be stuck even more. This item does own. I think this is A tier, okay.
Spear build, yeah, A tier spear build. It's a lot better too because it scales off a spirit.
Yeah.
And you could use this easily to fit your 3200 4.8k spike.
Yeah. This is a goat status item. Ballistic enhancement. Yeah, I remember when this item first came out, I was glazing the shit out of it. You hit like one. All it took was one chain gang, a 6-man chain gang, into a bash down, and I had like 5 million weapon damage percentage bonus. I was like, holy moly, ballistic enchantment is crazy. And I don't think it's bad.
I just never really felt like it being that strong. I feel like the ability range on it is like the biggest boon.
Yeah.
And they just nerfed that.
Yeah, they just nerfed it, and they've been nerfing like the damage you get a little bit too. Actually, I think they reduced the range bonus twice now, right? Is it twice or 3 times?
It was twice, because originally it was 30, then they moved it to 25, and now it's 20.
Yeah. When this item does pop off, it pops off hard, but I think this is probably one of the harder conditionals to meet.
It definitely is, because you really need like a good chain gang to really get use out of this item, and outside of that, you're going to be hitting what, maybe 2 people at once with bash down?
Yeah, which even then it's like 18% damage. Like you hit 2 people, that's 36%, which is not bad. But this does 45%. You know.
I think a good way to compare it is like point blank.
Yeah, point blank does 50%. Yeah, 3 people. So I'll do point blank for the same price, and also this gives no bonus stats. I think that's also what hurts this a lot. This gives no stats at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely fallen from grace in my eyes, but
just put it in C.
I think so. Again, when it pops off, but it's so hard to make it pop off.
Yeah.
It's just inconsistent. Berserker. I've been liking this item way more recently.
I haven't run it, but I don't see any reason why it would be bad. It's
yeah,
like premier item for melee damage too.
Yeah, you can get like
out heavy damage.
70% weapon damage, conditional, and all you have to do to hit that is take 1200 damage. And Billy being like the frontliner right now, he's definitely gonna do that. So
it's also, I'm pretty sure it's like pre-mitigation damage as well.
Is it really? So you can get even faster.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this item is really good on Billy right now, and with how much HP he can get and how long he can live, taking that 1200 damage it's nothing to Billy. Like this guy gets his to max stacks almost instantly with no effort.
Especially when like you're ulting, everyone's gonna be looking to fucking shoot you. So
yeah.
You're gonna be taking a shit ton of damage, and when you pull them in, you're gonna have all that damage to use.
Yeah, you're gonna retaliate with a pretty big bash down. Like, I don't know, let's say if my bash down is 200 damage melee, like it does 200 melee damage, and I have it full stacks, 70%, that's another 140. So I almost do double the bash down damage. It's 340 from what would have been a 200 melee on top of like the spirit damage. And then I get blasted, and then I hit him with another bash down, and I shoot them in the head a million times. Like, you're gonna like this item. I think this is an A tier item as well.
Yeah, it also gives you bullet resist too, which is nice to have.
Yeah, there's a lot of items that Billy likes that have like a passive like bullet resist. I think that's really good for him too. It means he doesn't have to build too much into bullet resist, which is probably like the less useful resist to build into anyway. But
definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah. Blood Tribute.
They keep buffing this item and they keep buffing it, and no one is running it, even though it looks insane.
Dude, this item right now.
So much. And they removed the worst component of it.
Yeah, they got rid of the before. Blood Tribute used to I think it was when they first released this patch in the beginning of March. Blood Tribute used to give you like a heal reduction effect, like you were just permanently anti-healed. Like you can have Blood Tribute active, but any healing you get, like let's say I'm playing Drifter and I have Vampiric Burst, all of a sudden all that Vampiric Burst healing is being reduced because I have Blood Tribute active. As of early March, they got rid of that completely, and all they did was like slightly increase the amount of HP drain that this item causes. And this item is so good on so many characters right now. I find myself using this item sometimes because the fire rate is nice. Obviously, it's like 35% fire rate, and then debuff resist is also really good. It's especially as of recently, CC characters kind of seem to be king. Like Venator will come up and shotgun you, and he's looking like heavy melee you or just shoot you in the head a million times, but the debuff resist is going to help you not insta-die from that. Abrams charges you, Bow grabs you, but you have this item active, and so the debuff resist is doing work.
You can also offset like the damage over time a lot more because of blasted healing you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the anti-heal anymore. I think this item's honestly just the sleeper OP item for like the past couple of patches, but just no one's been running it.
It's weird too, because I would consider like Blood Tribute like a skill floor item. Like you need to know when to have it on and off, but I don't even think the skill floor is like that high. Like
not anymore.
It's literally just remember to press Blood Tribute before you fight, and then remember to press Blood Tribute again when you're done fighting. Like,
I'd say like on a carry Billy, really good.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? I think
I think B's fine.
Yeah, for Billy specifically, I think it's useful most games, but it doesn't like trump any of these other 3200s. But like if you're playing like any other M1, like if you're playing like Wraith, Drifter, Venator, maybe like Infernus or something, like you're gonna want this item. The fire rate is so good, the move speed is so good, debuff resist so good. There's no reason not to take this.
Ultimately, it's really good. It's just you don't make use of the fire rate as much as other characters.
Yeah. All right, burst fire.
I think this item's kind of poopy.
This item is so dookie.
Because you're gonna hit like one bullet from someone far away when you're like trying to chase, and you're gonna waste it.
Yeah, there's like Blood Tribute, Goat Status, and then burst fire. What do you even do, bro?
Yeah, what do you even do? Like, you give me some slide distance, I guess.
Okay, your little brother Fleetfoot does that, but awesome. What else do you do?
Maybe in some situations, like it'll help me kill someone faster. I think it's a D.
Yeah. I don't think there's even.
Maybe Carry Billy would make it okay, but
what is it like? I'm trying to think of like what character even uses this well.
I don't know. Haze, maybe?
Maybe Haze, but she probably just wants something else.
Yeah, probably. I think this item is dookie.
Yeah, and they just buffed it too. They increased the cooldown, or they didn't even buff it, they like side graded it. They increased the cooldown of it 20 seconds, but then they gave it like an extra second of duration on its active component.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I think if you made it an active item, it could be a lot better, but no.
Yeah, I think so. If this was an active item, this item would probably be it probably would be goat status for a lot of characters, but with the way it works right now, it's just there's no reason to take this shit, bro. Just pack it up. Cultist Sack, the money print item.
Used to be really, really good.
Yeah, this item was like super meta on Billy. It was super meta in general. Like every single person that like wanted some kind of like weapon component, or just didn't even want like weapon component, they wanted like range, health, or just more money. Like everybody was running Cultist Sack. And then around like December-ish, I think it was, or maybe January, they said, all right, no more of that, no more money print. You guys need to actually learn how to push waves. I was like, okay.
I do think maybe like on Billy, it's a bit better than other characters because you do make use of every stat it gives you.
Yeah, Billy definitely still likes this item. There's Billy and Venator, I think, are the two characters that come to mind immediately of who would really like this item still.
Also helps you like destroy walkers too.
Yeah, it's an upgrade from monster rounds if you're not aware. So it goes from the 25% damage reduction and bonus to NPCs to 30%, which is nice. Pretty good effect. Pretty good.
I think C, and like I don't run it anymore, but you definitely could, and you wouldn't like be that detrimental by running it. There's just a lot better options nowadays.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's certainly fallen from grace, but it's
Plus
nowhere near useless.
You kind of have to rush it to get value out of it, so you can get like the 8-minute tier 3 camps.
Yeah.
Which kind of feels
Yeah, I would rather rush like point blank or something.
Yeah, something that gives you immediate value.
Escalating resilience. This is a goat status item. I'm putting this one A already.
Yeah, this item is really good. It's not like an every game item, but
yeah, but like the games where you do want this, it's like you're gonna feel escalating resilience like carry you so hard, and because Billy has such a high fire rate by default, he hits those max stacks like instantly. It's 2% per bullet. You literally just have to hit 15. Like it's just so good. You're gonna get that max stack in just like a couple seconds, and there's no range fall off to it either. If you're like chasing somebody or you're engaging, like you see like your teammate is getting dove on, and you have to like catch up and get over there, you can just pre-fire like while you're sliding and hit those bullets from afar, and before you even get to the fight, you already have like some stacks already. There's no fall off on building stacks.
It just eats bullet resilience lunch.
Yeah, there's no reason for that fraud of an item to ever be in your build when escalating resilience exists. And then it's an orange item, so it helps with your orange item investments, so you just get more damage from this, and this also gives passive damage and bonus health, so this is another item. They should put like a little goat on it because this is made for Billy.
Yes,
I literally can't think of like a better user for escalating resilience than Billy.
Guinness, maybe?
In this current meta, all the Guinnesses want to press 4.
That's true, that's true.
That's all they want to do. I want to press dash jump into 4 and point my cursor at people. Yes, awesome. Or I'm sorry, point my cursor in the general direction of people because my area of effect ult is massive.
Yeah, they just nerfed that too. Hopefully it's not Hitler anymore.
Yeah, it was when this patch first dropped, it was like that was my character I was insta-banning instantly. I thought it was gonna be Wraith, and then I saw one McGinnis, and every single time she would press 4, like she would get a team wipe. I was like, okay, it's gotta be her.
I heard admit that it's pain.
So cringe. There's 1 million turrets, a wall that spawns turrets, and now you can't walk anywhere because it's actually the whole mid-boss pit is a dev zone. But
yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Express shot.
That's an F tier.
Yeah, well, why the fuck? Is there anyone that likes this now? Like, if you're like clinging on to the past, like Viscous could maybe still use this with his alt fire, but I think that's it. That's literally it.
It's like a funny right-click item.
Yeah.
Like you're goofing around.
Oh, Silver also uses this actually. Silver doesn't. She can benefit from Express Shot. There's those two characters. Yeah. Those two characters are like the only people who want Express Shot, and only Silver of the two like actively like wants this all the time. Like Viscous, it's low-key just again like you're clinging to the past of back then when people used to like puddle punch themselves into a splatter Mystic Shot, Express Shot, and do like 2,000 damage.
Used to be good on Shiv in the good old days, but those are behind us now.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what they can do to this item to make it better for more people, but until then, this item is just so buns. Like in general, don't buy Express Shot, bruh. Oh wait a minute! I forgot. Paige also can headshot if she has Express Shot. So there you go, 3. Yeah, but only the actual Express Shot bullet she can headshot.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so if you have Express Shot and like Headhunter, you could, in theory, like have like a little burst every few seconds if you're playing Gunpage. I only know this because I have a friend who used to play Gunpage all the time before they completely gutted that.
Yeah.
But yeah, garbage item.
Don't wear that. I don't know.
Headhunter. Easily D tier.
Yeah, I think D tier is a good placement for it because it does give you like some stuff you like. Like you get a little bit of heal, you get some movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not really a good user of this item. You're not Doorman, you're not Dynamo. People who have like big bullets that do damages in like one hit are really good with Headhunter, and you're just not one of those people.
Yeah, it's like is competing with like these items up here, and there's still more tier 3 items that are like really good on this character. Like with the competition it has, like there's really no reason to pick this item ever.
No, it's not worth it.
Goat status item. Yes,
Goat
sir.
status item, Heroic Aura.
Heroic
Everything that you would want.
fire rate, bullet resist for everybody around you, an active component that boosts everybody, including your minions, move speed and fire rate. And what your ideal Billy situation is, you go in and you chain gang and your team follows with you, and you all just kill everybody together. And this item just completely complements that exact scenario, that perfect scenario. You just press active a component, your teammates are doing 5 million more damage, all of a sudden they're chasing people down, and they're also just taking less damage because you're around them, and that's not even part of the active component, that's just passive. So
helps you push every objective, helps you in every team fight, helps you get around the map.
yeah,
Like an upgraded fleet foot.
exactly. There's been plenty of times where like there's like a wave, I clear a wave, and I have like a small frame of time to get up to the walker with my wave and take down the walker by myself before somebody rotates. And Heroic Aura, like just pressing the active component on your minions, they go zooming, and all of a sudden when they were over by the bridge, like halfway around the map, now they're all the way up to the walker like in a matter of a few seconds, and you're able to take this walker before anyone can rotate, when normally somebody would be able to get there in time and stop you. Like this item is goated.
Even if you were in a like a hard spirit build, you could still run this just for the passive benefits it gives to your team.
Yeah. This item is
good item.
It's so good. And it gets even better, like if you have somebody like McGinnis or Graves on your team, because it helps the NPCs, it doesn't apply only to minions. It'll also apply to like all of Graves' little skulls and little zombies and the turrets around you. So you literally benefit everybody by having this item. It's awesome.
Another item that eats bullet resilience lunch.
Yeah. Hollow points.
I mean, this item is just kind of stacked with stats.
Yeah, this does a lot. It gives bonus health. What else does it give? It gives like 2 bonus stats. Sprint speed, that's what it is.
Oh, dude, it gives you 175 health, I think, which is like insane. That's less than Point Blank gives you. Or more than Point Blank gives you.
Yeah, it gives you a ridiculous amount of health. It gives you sprint speed. And then the conditional, where you're above, I believe, like 65% HP, you deal extra damage. You get damage amp, and you also get bullet resist shred. Like, you're going to be doing so much damage with this item. Remember there was a point where I used to always take this, like back when I was playing like Gun Billy more. But I think as of recently, it's kind of fallen off. But like, not that it's like become worse. It's just, I think there's just better choices right now.
I think it's just a little bit better in like burst-focused heroes. Like Abrams runs this item because you will probably be at full health when you charge someone. Billy is kind of like, health is going to be all over the place when you're in a fight, so it's not going to be as useful. But even then, if you're going full carry Billy, you're going to be doing a shit ton of damage with this item.
Yeah, this is, I think, like as you said, when you're playing Billy, you're in the mix. So like, you're never going to be full HP in a fight. Like, that's just one thing you need to like come to terms with when you play this character, is like, I'm never gonna be close to full HP. Like, at best, I'm probably gonna be like around half.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like on the edge of death all the time, but that's where Billy kind of wants to be, so he doesn't always get value from Hollow Point, not as much as somebody like Venator, who sits in the back a little bit more and just like shoots at people. Anybody comes close to him, he shotguns them, and the shotgun does 1 million damage because of Hollow Point, and into the concentrating grenade, which does 1 million damage because of Hollow Point. So somebody who's a little less frontline probably likes Hollow Point more, so I think it's a bit situational. I think
yeah, I would say put it in C, because it's good, it's just this way of playing Billy doesn't make it as useful as other characters.
Yeah. Hunter's Aura.
I used to run this item.
Yeah, me too.
I still think it's underrated.
It's like,
even if you're not 1v1ing someone, you're still giving resist to your whole team.
Yeah, it's the evil version of heroic aura, right? This one
Yeah,
helps
it
your
is.
team by giving them passives like little buffs, and then hunter's aura helps your team because all the enemies around you are being debuffed. Like they lose fire rate and they lose bullet resist. So
Combine this with like snatch, and you're like shredding everyone's resistances.
yeah, no one is allowed to exist around you if you have all those items together. Like they just get 1 million debuffs just for existing around you. Like, oh, my bad, bro. Like, sorry.
It's a good item. There's just 3200s that are a lot better.
Yeah, and it low-key did receive a nerf recently too. It used to have a triple effect on people who are alone, and now it's only double, which kind of hurts like that 1v1 or like ganking aspect it had. But I think like the general team fighting effect it has is still really good. So this item's good.
Yeah, Billy also just he's like an okay duelist, but that's not really what you want to be looking for with him. You're on an Abrams.
Yeah. Abrams, you just show up, shoulder charge him, do 1 million damage, and still have like so much HP left afterwards. The character's ridiculous.
I think B's a good spot for it.
Abrams just, I won't get too distracted, but Abrams, that's a character, man.
I have 1,000 games on Abrams.
He has the design of all time. He has 1 million HP. He regenerates it all. He has hard CC, 2 hard CCs, a life steal, and a gun that's pretty good. And
They just buffed his melee damage too.
And they just buffed his melee damage. Like
He
I
couldn't
was
be,
talking,
low B tier.
I was talking in a chat. I was like, me when I buff Abrams because I'm bored, and it's not even like it wasn't even like big buffs. He got like super duper minor adjustments, and then the melee damage buff. But it's like anytime I see that character get buffed, like the slightest bit, I get like, oh, I turn red. Like my fists start balling up. I start sweating. I'm like, why does this character deserve anything? He's been like S tier god for so long. He's finally like in a nice like A tier spot. Don't give him anything. Like, don't touch Abrams, please. He makes me so mad by existing. But yeah, I digress. Abrams is really strong, and I'm molding because he's just as strong as Billy, without having to try as hard.
Yeah, I agree. This is an S tier.
Yeah, this is an S tier item. There's you will be grabbing this every single game.
When would you never want this?
Billy loves to be in people's faces. All of his abilities work in people's faces, and with the new like change to conditionals now working on like Bashdown, it buffs your damage output. Point Blank does. It's just like, this is another one of those where it's like everything Billy wants is in this item, and the magnitude of everything he wants is through the roof. 50% bonus damage for being close to somebody. Oh, 50%. And it helps with chase because it's to move it slow. Exactly. Oh, 50% bonus damage because I'm Billy. Yeah, I think I'll take that item. That sounds pretty good.
Every game. Every game.
Every single game. There is no... If you don't have this item, you're trolling. We're gonna find you. We're gonna take Billy away from you.
Also, if you're looking at the S tier right now, Point Blank, melee charge, that's your 4.8k spike right there.
Yep. My 4.8k spike looks like Stalker for lane into Point Blank and then get melee charge later. But like, there it is. Like, you already have the goat combo. This sets you up. 37% damage from 4.8k spike on top of the 50% conditional. Like, you're doing almost 100% bonus damage by 4.8k. It's crazy. Sharpshooter, goat status item. Now we already talked about this.
You should have a goat on it,
dude. This one is definitely like bottom of F tier. Like, dude, is there anything that could possibly be worse than Sharpshooter?
I don't think so.
Sharpshooter's so shit in general.
So bad. Cheat death, maybe.
Maybe, but cheat death doesn't even really give like a bad effect. Like this one lowers your move speed. If you have Sharpshooter, you lose 1 meter per second.
I don't even see like Vindictas or Talons when they're building gun even build that.
Yeah, I think
It's just spooky.
why would you ever want this item? Okay, with 20% additional range. I don't really care to shoot people from afar. Alright, minus 1 meter a second. Okay, now I'm gonna be Fat Chud Chungus. I can't catch anybody. Come back here so I can hit you with my bat. Like, awesome. Yeah, don't buy this item. You're actually a troll if you buy this item.
It's bad. It's bad.
I remember when I saw. I'm digressing a little bit again, but I remember when Graves first dropped. I was kind of curious, and I tuned into Metro to see what he was thinking of the character. And I saw like his first game, he bought this item, and I was like,
Metro.
like what are we? He's like, we're limit testing, guys. We're limit testing. And then like the whole like 20 minutes, he's like, I don't think sharpshooter was the move. I don't think long range was the move. And he said that like 10 times throughout the 20 minutes, but he never sold it. And the whole time I'm thinking, when is sharpshooter ever the move? Literally, only Gun Talon would want this item. And even then, it's like, why would you play Gun Talon? You can just play Spirit Nuke Talon and press 1 into 800 damage into a Spirit Burn into like, I don't know, bro. What does he even do? What is this item, bro?
What does it even do? It's garbage. It doesn't even affect the spread. Like, even if it affected the spread of your gun, like maybe it could be a little bit useful, but it doesn't. It just affects the fall off. It does nothing. Actively detrimental.
Yeah. When I made this active hindrance tier, I made it with sharpshooter in mind. So
yeah,
that should speak volumes to how bad this item is. All right, Spirit Rend.
I'd still put it in D.
Yeah, it's upgrade to Spirit Shredder bullets.
It's got the same problem Spirit Shredder does.
Yeah, it's just like, why would you want to? Why do you really want to play Spirit Billy when there's just so many other things he does better? Like you can, but like you're literally like fitting the title perfectly. Like it's super niche. Like why?
Even if you're running Spirit Billy, I wouldn't get Spirit Rend for my K spike. I'd get like Point Blank or something else.
Yeah. Cause like what? You hit like 4 headshots, right? And so it's 7% each time. 7, 21, 28. On top of like the base 8. So it's like around like 30% Spirit Resist Shred. Which like isn't bad. I guess there is like utility. Because it does apply for your whole team. I don't know, like if you're like playing on a team and matchmaking decided your entire team is going to do spirit damage except for you, and you want to help your team out by shredding with Spirit Rend, I guess. I don't know.
Even then, just get Mystic Bomb.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going through the mental gymnastics to like find a situation where this is good, other than like you're just playing a Spirit Rend.
You are not the character this item is made for.
Yeah. So leave it in D or?
Yeah, I think D's fine.
All right. Tesla bullets.
Pretty good.
Yeah, actually, I don't think it's bad. I think
maybe a little. Going, like, hard in the gun.
Yeah, if you're going hard in the gun, or like maybe like want capacitor for some reason, and Tesla bullets is fine. It'll speed up your jungle. It's extra DPS, and it's not bad extra DPS either. Gives you no, this doesn't give you fire. Capacitor does. This actually has no bonus stats. It's fine. It's fine. Tesla bullets is fine.
Just a straight damage increase, and like we've already said before, if like you're playing Gun Billy, those are the kind of things you probably want. Especially with this, because you're firing so fast and you're always getting those procs. So
yeah,
definitely not a bad item.
I think it might be C, because if I'm not mistaken, Tesla bullets does have like a cooldown on it. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 1.2 seconds, so you can't spam it with your high fire rate that you naturally have, but it's still a good DPS increase.
I'd say what helps it a lot though is building in capacitor, which is a very nice item on your team to have. It helps you with catch a lot better.
Yeah, capacitor, that's a really good item, which we'll get to here pretty soon. Toxic bullets. I think this is already like a B item right here.
Yeah, I think it's a B item. If you like, Billy doesn't have a good way to do anti-heal unless you want to like buy Decay or Spirit Burn.
Yeah.
Toxic bullets is a good mid ground. You can always just buy this, and they have a lot of healing. They'll always be useful.
Yeah, and Toxic Bullets is better now since HP just got buffed across the board, so everyone has more HP, and since this does max health bleed, uh, you're gonna be doing more damage than you used to with Toxic Bullets, which is nice. So
I just put it in C because it's situational, but those situations that bring use of it is pretty good.
yeah, I think that's fair. Plus, there probably are better anti-heal options like this goat status item, which is coming up soon.
Yeah.
Weighted shots.
Ooh. I like the old weighted shots more. Because I
Yeah.
liked having the extra spear resist.
Yeah, the extra spirit resist. At first, I thought weighted shots was kind of goated now. I think it's still good, but losing the spirit resist was kind of a bummer because I used to like trade out like a different 3200 item for this item for the spirit resist if I was going into like a super duper spirit heavy comp. So like there you go, I can keep building gun while also building my spirit resist on top of like my enchanter's emblem or something. There you go, super cheap and already have like 30% spirit resist. That's good. But now that that's gone, the weapon damage increase is nice, and building from slowing bullets is also nice. So you have like the slow effect, which is it's good, but I do miss the old effect. I think losing spirit resist
I
off
like
this
the old
item
version better.
is kind
Especially
of a bummer.
since you're a point blank user, you're already going to be doing a movement slow.
Yeah, and this is like 50% already. So this is only 40,
It's just
which is still good, but
maybe if like I've done this before where I rated shots like to throw off a Venator and then I parried him.
yeah.
So maybe in that kind of situation it's like funny and like fine, but other than that I think it's just a situational item.
Yeah, right now the debuff resist is probably going to be the reason why you buy this. Because those situations are really funny. He's like, what the? How can he parry me? Yeah, I have 50% debuff resist because you decided to be a chud and play melee Venator. It'd be really annoying. Awesome. You've done this to yourself, bro.
You deserve
Armor
it.
piercing rounds.
Well, how would you run this?
Yeah, I think this is active hindrance, okay.
Yeah,
It's
an
like
active
6,400 souls for what?
What does it even do?
What does it even do? Like, okay, you have like the proc chance to ignore people's bullet resist, but that's kind of it. Because you don't really have on-hit effects unless you buy an item for it.
This item is like, if I'm Haze and I have like 15 kills at 20 minutes and everyone's going to be buying plated and metal skin, then I buy this. But
Yeah.
on Billy, it's like garbage.
Yeah, it's like, instead of buying this, you could just buy Shred. Like, you could buy like Hunter's Aura, or Crushing Fist. You could buy a Bullet Resist Shredder. You could buy
By
literally...
crippling, you can buy Silencer.
Yeah, you could buy literally anything else. You could just buy like regular Shred, and it'll serve you way more, and still have like the similar effect of going through their bullet resist. Like, why would you want this item? This is not for Billy. It's not
really item.
barely for anybody else. Not gonna lie, this item's kind of poopy. Capacitor.
I put it above Tesla. I think B is good for it.
Yeah, I think this
Especially
item's really
Billy
good.
one's case.
Being able to like shut down people super hard with the active component is like, it's a free pick. Like literally, you just get in their face, you capacitor them, they can't go anywhere. You already have like a million of soft CC into your kit as well. You have the rising ram, you have 2 bash downs, you have 3 bash downs now actually. It's and
Especially,
because
like,
you're in their
late game.
face. Yeah, in the late game when everybody's playing super safe and they don't want to get caught out, it's like, actually you don't have a choice. You're staying here.
It does get removed by like debuff remover, but a lot less people like run that now.
Yeah, I can't remember the last
And
time
I
I've
don't
seen
see
somebody.
someone counterspell this.
Yeah,
There's no way you counterspell this.
good luck,
Or
bro.
just,
Like
a good item.
if you counterspell it, you were trying to counterspell something else. Like, be
Yeah.
honest. Be fucking honest. It's really good. And the proc effect of the damage is higher, so you'll get it way more often than Tesla bullets, and you also get fire rate on top. It's good. It's a good item. I like getting capacitor whenever I have a reason to.
Yeah, it's a good item. Crippling. This is an A tier, I think. Honestly.
Yeah, crippling is GOAT status, especially when you're
pretty much everyone.
Yeah, and if you're going into like that super like tanky comp, it's got the Mullen Krill or the Abrams or the Victor. Maybe not Victor anymore. He low-key got a shot in the back of the head today. Yeah, I did not see that coming. I expected Nurse, but damn. Now 70% lifesteal effectiveness. They literally made a stat just for Victor. That's crazy. What does he even do anymore? Like that character was crazy strong, but I don't think it warranted giving him a unique stat that hinders him.
That powerful.
Yeah, like you just buy crippling headshot. Like you buy crippling and it poops on Victor. Like, oh, I'm gonna click. I keep forgetting how much it stings, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna headshot you again. There's like, you can only do that like 3 times. Good luck. I'm gonna headshot you like 40 times in the span of 5 seconds. I don't know why they had to hit him that hard, but anyway, crippling headshot. This debuff applies for everybody on your team. So everybody you headshot is going to have 18% resist shred in both categories and anti-heal. And it also gives bonus health if I'm not mistaken. Like, this item is just good. It's so good.
To mention is that in case you didn't know, the bullet resist shred also applies to melees. So it's benefiting you even more.
Yeah. So this is one of those items where it's like, okay, if I'm like full build, I'm not sure what to build or buy next. Like crippling headshot is like high on the list of like definitely this item. Like there's no reason to not take this.
Is if I have like a Wraith and a Haze on my team, who are probably going to be buying it anyway, so I don't need it. But other than that, it's just always good to have in that point in the game because it's probably going to be late game.
Yeah. I will glaze crippling headshot all day, every day. Crushing fist.
Oh, crushing is this tier.
Yeah, this item is
the best user of this item.
This item is really good right now. It's good in general, but like I feel like with melee charge being so up right now, crushing fist is even better. I think melee charge might be higher than crushing fist just because it's so cheap and for how powerful it is on Billy. Yeah, but like crushing fist comes from melee charge, but the only reason why it's higher is because you can get this way earlier than crushing fist. Like this is 1600 versus 4800. Yeah, this item is just so good. Resist shred, extra ammo back when you melee people, so a light melee is gonna put you like almost back up to full, which is kind of crazy. It has a stun effect when you hit 6 stacks, which, like at first glance, it's like, oh, well, they're stunned for 0.5 seconds. Like, what is that gonna do? Like, it's useless. Until you realize that having that stun effect on your melees is going to give you way more utility against people who are ulting or in some kind of like channel status effect. So like Mullen Krill, if he's burrowed and he's like soaking up 1,000,000 damage, and you just sit there and you keep holding Q on him, he's gonna get forced out of his burrow state, and then everybody just like crowds around him and kills him. Like he just insta dies. Bebop is ulting, like Beginnis is ulting. You hit them with like 2 bash downs and then like 1 heavy melee, and all of a sudden, yeah, you don't get to do that anymore. You're stunned, and it completely interrupts your channel. Haze is ulting. If she doesn't have unstoppable yet, you just hit her a couple bash downs and 1 heavy melee, and now she's done. Like, all right, fun's over. You can go back to respawn. This item's good.
Yeah, especially late game when you're usually going to be getting this. You're going to be pulling people in your ult, and it's going to be a lot easier to set them up to stun. You're probably going to like stun like a Haze out of her ult or something like that, because it's not very hard for Billy to get the stun off, especially when you have so much bash downs now. It's really easy to get the proc, probably more so than any other character in the game.
Yeah, I think maybe the only other character who can kind of match what he does is Viscous with Puddle Punch, because he does also do heavy melee damage on a full upgrade. But Puddle Punch is falling off, and I'm not really opposed to that. I think it was annoying. That Puddle Punch was like a build for Viscus. It was just obnoxious having to hold on to rebuttal like 25 minutes in. Just so
Yeah,
cringe.
it's really annoying. Thankfully, they like nerfed that pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Crushing Fist is good. This is a really, really good item. Frenzy.
Frenzy also really good. It's like the premier 6k gun tank item.
Yeah, is this S tier or A tier on Billy? I'm not sure.
I think A tier. Like there's games where you don't always want it.
That's true.
Gives
Well,
you everything you want. You move speed, you get spear resist, you get fire rate.
yeah.
6.4k item.
And earlier we talked about like how Hollow Point, like your HP is gonna be like all over the place when you play Billy, and this works when you're above 65. Frenzy is better for Billy because when he's below 50%, he's getting like the extra bonuses, and that's probably where Billy's gonna be anyway. He's in the mix. You get in there and you get nasty and you take like 5,000 damage, and you're gonna probably be leaving that fight on like 1,000 HP with everybody dead, or like stragglers running away, and then you have Frenzy active and you're so fast. You have like 1,000,000 fire rate, 1,000,000 spirit resist. It's good. Frenzy's good. If you can buy this item, I would highly recommend it.
Yeah. There's definitely at that point in the game, you usually want to be building like more tank items.
Mhm.
But just because this gives you that spirit resist, it's always like a very good, decent option. You can never go wrong buying it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been like a time where like I play a game and I lose it, and it's like I shouldn't have bought Frenzy. Like that, I never think like there's another item other than Frenzy that could have changed that game. Like Frenzy is just always good. It's so useful. Glass Cannon.
Stinky
Yeah,
item.
active hindrance. Sharpshooter is going to be at the very bottom still. Glass Cannon.
You are frontline. You do not want to have lower health.
Yeah. And it's especially bad because it's a percentage HP decrease too, and Billy has a high HP per boon, so Billy as a character is actually losing more HP than like someone else would. So I would definitely not recommend taking Glass Cannon. If you like try to buy like extra health or Colossus to offset it, you're still gonna take like that percentage HP decrease. It's just not worth it. You already have a high fire rate. There's better ways to get additional damage. Glass Cannon is not your answer. It's gonna hurt you.
I'm playing Billy on an alt account and I'm smurfing and I want to just destroy everyone with Glass Cannon and be funny.
Yeah, that's the only reason why you would buy it. Like, I'm in an initiate baby lobby and literally no one will punish me for having this item because it doesn't take much to punish Billy for having this item. Like,
Yeah,
he
there's
will
no
die.
reason to buy this.
He probably won't even be able to get both his bash downs off. He'll just insta-delete him. Lucky shot.
Pretty decent. You're pretty good at proccing it.
Yeah, the high fire rate, since there's no cooldown on it, like that's what like holds back something Tesla from being higher, like in a DPS scaling kind of way, because it has like a 1.2 second cooldown in between damage procs. But Lucky Shot has none of those. You could theoretically proc it on every single bullet back to back, which is a lot of damage, and it also gives you
this
max
is
ammo,
like-
which is nice.
I'm playing carry Billy. I want to get a buttload of damage for like 6.8k. This is probably like my best option other than Frenzy.
Yeah. I think it might be a C tier situational, but it's
Yeah,
not bad at all.
C-tier's good. It's just more damage, which you don't always want on Billy. Like a lot of times you want to get like a green item for your 6.8k, like Colossus or something like that, but it's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's a fine buy. I think
It's fine.
recently, like the most recent times I bought Lucky Shot, it was just because like I had like extra money and the game was pretty much set to win. It was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just win harder and buy Lucky Shot. It's funny. Ricochet.
It's, kind of stinky.
Yeah, I think this is an F tier. There's no reason to
Not
buy this
fair.
on the character.
Even
18% fire rate.
you only buy this if you have on-hit effects, which you don't.
Yeah. Haze wants this. Mirage wants this. Eternus wants this. Billy does not. Billy doesn't have any on-hit effects. Even if you had something like Inhibitor, like I don't think Ricochet is gonna really help you that much.
And it gives you middling stats outside of the ricochet effect.
Yeah,
Gives you like what, 10% fire rate or something?
it gives the same as Swift Striker, which I believe is like 18%. But again, it's like that's why I grabbed this item. It's like if you really wanted fire rate, why not just buy it for a quarter of the price?
Once again, this
It's
is
right
the
here.
Smurfing, and I want to be funny. And then
Yeah. Shadow Weave. I'm not gonna lie.
It could be compy. It could be compy.
It could be compy. I have never, ever used this item. I think I've used it one time on Drifter, and it went pretty well. But I was like, why don't I just buy something else? Why don't I just buy like Lucky Shot?
Yeah, I think this is like you want to do it on like a burst hero. Like it's good on Abrams actually, because you're just gonna pick someone and kill them instantly. But you don't really do that on Billy.
Yeah.
Maybe you could use it to set up like an all maybe. I'd rather just get like a movement item to do that, like Phantom Strike.
Yeah. I feel like it's a D tier, but I wouldn't
Yeah, I
go
think
as far
D
to say
tier is
it's
fine.
like actively hindering you, like a total waste of money. Like.
Yeah, because
it's
it's gonna
fine.
give you something.
Yeah. Silencer. Goat
It's,
status.
Silencer's pretty good.
Goat status. That's an easy A tier.
Yeah,
Like, come
Silencer
on.
is very good.
Minus.
Silencing someone is already like an insane like, boon to have just by shooting them, and then you reduce their spirit damage too.
And it gives you spirit resist on top. So, like, compounding, that's like way less spirit damage you're taking all of a sudden. Just because you shot them and because you have this item. And that's like,
Also the fuck a Victor item as well.
yeah. This item is interesting because it gives people two effects. And I didn't realize it worked like this for the longest time. But you literally just shoot somebody. It doesn't even have to be a headshot. You just shoot them and they immediately lose spirit damage. And then there's the build-up effect on top of that, which is the silencing effect. Like, it's so good. And since you can proc it off of Bashdown will proc this item. You can chain gang everybody and pull them into you, and all of a sudden everyone gets bashed down and they all do way less spirit damage. Like that's massive. That is absolutely huge. Silencer is a goat status item.
You're basically getting like the Infernus passive with this item, which is already like a really good reducing spirit damage.
Yeah.
Always good. Especially on a hard focus gun build.
Spellslinger.
I think this item is kind of sleeper. Because with Billy, you're always going to be 1-3-1. That's already 3 stacks of Spellslinger that you're going to be getting up immediately. And
True.
especially since you have more bashdowns now, you can get this kept up pretty well.
I haven't used it personally, but I see the vision, especially since like Billy does like having actives. He's got his Fleetfoot, he's got his Heroic, he'll have his Colossus, which we'll go over later. Like, and all of those will build up stacks on Spellslinger too, so you can low-key kind of max out your Spellslinger stacks really fast.
I think C is a fine spot for it because you, once again, like fire rate doesn't benefit Billy as much as other characters, and you're not a Geist who always have it maxed 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
But if once again, like if you're hard focusing into the gun build, and you don't really care about other stats, you can definitely run this and get pretty decent value.
Yeah, I think it's a fine item. I think it's just fine. I'm low-key going to check and make sure that this recording doesn't take up all of my space. Okay.
As long as I thought it would.
Yeah. Spiritual Overflow.
Who even buys this?
Maybe Vindicta?
I don't know. Like, I don't see why I would ever buy this. It's not even like a bad item, but why would I get it? The only
I
thing
could
that
see
really
like,
benefits is like the cooldown reaction.
yeah. Well, it doesn't even give that anymore. It does like the bonus stat, but now it gives duration. It gives the duration, the fire, the spirit power, and then the fire rate. So I could see like a use for it if you wanted to like spirit Billy or something.
Yeah, maybe on like a spirit ability, it's like okay.
Yeah,
But even then, I'd rather get silencer.
yeah. I think this is like really contesting with the bottom of super niche uses. I don't think it's bad, like an F, but this item is just like, I don't know. Like you said, like why would I buy it?
If you
There's no
want,
reason.
this is gonna be so long. We can split this into 3 different parts because this is already been an hour and a half. So we're
Yeah.
not here for 4 hours. I think that's not a bad idea.
Okay. You feel like taking a break here?
Yeah, I think I can do the next part tomorrow.
Okay, fire. We can just we can separate into section. Yeah, we could just go ranking the gun items, ranking the vitality, and then ranking spirit items.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Then at the end, maybe we can rank the street ball ones for fun.
For funsies, you got these Prison Blast is so funny. This item too, Omni Charge. Alright, but I think this looks pretty good. We can just really quickly go over the order. Always good to take. Crippling is always good status. Escalating, heroic.
I'd move Blood Tribute to the bottom of B.
Okay.
Like it's still good, but I think all these items have like better prio.
Yeah, I think these do kind of mog. I look move this one higher up above crippling. Heroic's just so good.
Yeah.
Maybe like around this order-ish. And then maybe move the 6.4s up a bit as well. How's that look?
Put an alchemical fire right in front of heroic.
Like right here or above it?
Or not heroic, hunter's aura, my bad.
Oh, like right here?
Yeah, I think that's a good space for it.
Okay.
And
I
then
agree.
wraparounds probably just move to the like. Let's put it behind toxic.
Yeah, sounds good. And then we can move.
I think
Let's see.
kinetic dash. Put it at the bottom. I think ultimately, like all those items are going to give you more value than that item.
Yeah. Let's see. Cul-de-sac, ballistic, hollow point. I gotta see these items first. I think this is probably like bottom of C. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
bottom C,
after
yeah.
after Spellslinger or above Spellslinger. I think this looks. Oh, intensifying magazine too. I think this is definitely bottom C.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking about that.
Okay, this looks pretty good so far. We can put this like right here-ish. Yeah. No. Between weighted and hollow, which one do you think is probably better? Probably hollow, right? Because of the stats.
I think I'd put weighted before hollow.
Okay. Because I was thinking like because it gives us so much health.
It does give you like more front line with a weighted kind of because of the debuff resist. Well, I guess they're interchangeable.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Matter.
That's fine right there. And then D tier super niche.
I would probably put recharging like Titanic the top of A.
Okay.
Or top of D. Either one of those are changeable.
Yeah, I think that's
They're
fine
probably
right
like the
there.
most useful out of that tier. And then maybe put like burst fire, like where's headshot booster is. In F tier, it doesn't matter.
Burst fire headshot boosters. Ooh. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
I think that looks fine. And sharpshooter definitely at the bottom. All right, yeah, that looks fire.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
since we're back here, let's go ahead and do greens next, because I don't think there's too much to talk about, like ratio of items that are relevant to Billy in like green and orange than there are spirit, unless you're like one of those people that likes to play spirit Billy for some reason.
Yeah, that's true. I played a Spirit Billy last night and I went like 12 and 7. Like it kind of went crazy. Maybe it's not
actually?
as bad as I thought. I don't know, man.
I thought about trying it, but at the same time, it feels like eating cereal with like a fork. You know, like you can, but that's not what you're supposed to do. And also, you're missing out on the milk. You know, the milk just goes through the little prongs.
I just decided to just fucking give it a try.
But I guess we'll just hop straight into it. Extra health.
Extra health.
I think this is
a good item.
I think this is low-key a GOAT status item right now. It keeps getting like slowly buffed, and I don't think there's anything wrong with like just having more HP on a character that continues to get more HP.
Built into Colossus too.
Yeah, built into Colossus, and if for some reason you don't feel like buying Colossus, you also have the option of Fortitude. I think this is probably an A tier in my opinion.
I think A tier is good. Can you stream the tier list, by the way?
Holy shit, that's my bad.
That's okay.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gatekeeping the tier list from you. Yeah, extra health.
I think A tier is a good spot. It's just overall like a really solid item.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with like having an extra almost 300 health off of 800 souls. That's a really good trade. Extra regen.
I get this like a lot of the time because Billy's base regen is already like really good.
Yeah.
And you just add on to it, you get 7.5 regen in lane, which is like kind of insane.
Yeah, I think this is a good item for Billy.
Yeah.
I think kind of comes down to like personal preference. I think it's also A tier. I prefer to just eat more damage instead of stay healthy longer, but
I think A tier is a fine spot for it. I mean,
yeah.
Like
really
overall,
is just
like
preference.
even like any character would be A tier for this item, honestly.
Yeah, can't go wrong with either one of those items. They're just good.
Yeah.
Extra stamina. I don't think this character needs this item that much. Yeah.
You don't need it.
You're kind of really fast on this character. Like with Blasted level 1 upgrade, like you already you're faster than everybody at that point. So
and like Kinetic Dash and what is the other one? Arcane Surge doesn't really give Billy that much. Like you're not really a character that uses that. So I don't think it's really that great. Like it's not even like terrible. It's just you don't really use stamina the way the other characters do.
Yeah, I think it probably deserves B because it's still good. Like stamina is like an awesome resource, but
more stamina is fine, but it's just you don't really need it.
Yeah. Healing right.
Healing right. That's A tier.
That's an A tier GOAT status item.
So I just took a long trade, and I want to heal and do boxes.
I want to heal and do boxes, and it's an excuse to like commit to trades too. It's like if you don't have healing right, it's like okay, I could fight this and go for a trade, but I might come out bruised. Or you have healing right, and it's like okay, I can fight this, and I don't really care what happens because I have 300 HP guaranteed afterwards.
Also helps with you with sinners at 8 minutes too.
Yeah, it makes at least one sinner free. Like that's huge. That's really big. Healing right is good.
It's just nice to have when you do need it.
Yeah, there was a point where I was taking healing right every game. Now I take extra health every game, but I still sometimes like find myself buying healing right if I need the extra sustain in between waves, or if I feel like I'm gonna like eat a lot of sinners. It's like okay, I'll buy healing right, and it'll make everything better. Yep, love that item.
Solid item when you need it, really.
Melee lifesteal.
S tier.
S tier. Yeah.
Every game you get this. You're one of the best people that proc it, and 100 health early is really strong.
Yeah, you grab this, and then in lane you get your bash down, and you press shift, you press 1, you do like 100 damage to them, you get 100 HP back. It's like the safest trade of all trades in lane. It's so good.
when they blow a parry and you have blasted and this up, you're gonna be healing a crap ton of money.
Yeah, this is
Decent help.
this item is S tier. They should take this every single game.
Yeah,
At one
even-
point, Life Strike would have been up here, but I guess we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get
It's-
to Life Strike.
It's so sad, bro.
It is very sad.
Rebuttal.
Usually this is the item they buy against you.
Yeah, and then they buy against you, and it's like, oh, okay, so now I know exactly what you're gonna do every time I walk up to you. Awesome.
Yeah. A little bit of a rule that like I use with this item is that I only light melee them twice before I ever go for it if they bait out a parry.
Yeah, it's like a you can fit like 2, sometimes 3 if you get it like frame perfect, and then like a heavy melee. They're always just gonna spam F though. I love seeing this item come from the enemy team. I remember.
They're terrified.
Yeah, they're terrified and they're gonna press F every single time, and as long as you know the timing, you will never get hit with a parry. It's so free. And there goes 800 souls. They're like, damn, what's this rebuttal even do? Billy is OP. No, you're just terrified of me, and keep it that way.
Yeah. I would just put it in like C because usually like we're the melee guy. We're not gonna be fighting other melee guys. Like maybe like Abrams, maybe.
Yeah, you buy this into like a melee Abrams or like a melee Venator or a Puddle Punch Viscous. I think Puddle Punch Viscous is like the most common where I actually buy this, and you hit him with like 2 or 3 of these in a row, and then he just stops trying to Puddle Punch you all game. And it's like awesome. That takes a whole lot of stress off my shoulders.
Honestly, I think like it's kind of biased, but I think like Rebuttal is just OP as fuck. You can keep it all game, and like it will do so much for you. Because whenever you land a parry, they're just dead as hell.
Yeah, if somebody gets parried by Rebuttal, it is actually a death sentence. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like Rebuttal. I hate having to buy into Punch Viscous, but that's like a completely different situation. I think buying into Punch Viscous is just obnoxious and a waste of a slot, but any other situation, this item's really good.
Sometimes you gotta do it though, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sprint Boots.
A tier. We like enduring.
Yeah,
speed.
A tier,
Like
because
movement
it goes
speed.
into enduring. I was about to say, like, Sprint Boots on its own is like, I don't know, I would rather take any other tier 1 green, but it does build into enduring, which is big.
Yeah, and it gives you a little extra regen, which is nice to have.
Yeah, it's out of combat though, right? It's out of combat regen?
It is out of combat, yeah, but it's also still nice because you like early in the game you're gonna be running a lot of boxes, so kind of the same deal with healing, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's where like Sprint Boots drops off for me personally. Like, okay, it gives me regen, I could just buy this. I get sprint speed for boxes, I could just buy this and get both of those actually. I don't know, I feel like Sprint Boots gets mogged, and if it didn't build into enduring, it would probably be down here, low-key.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess you could like put it lower then.
Yeah, I think it's fine to stay up in A since it's a component.
Yeah, that's
You will be
fine.
getting it. Battle Vest.
A tier. I get this like every game.
Yeah, this item is so good. I prefer enchanters personally because like my build naturally accrues bullet resist. Like I'll have every single game I have at least heroic and fleet foot, so that's 21% right there. I don't buy battle vests, but I think battle vest is still like one of the best resist items in the game. 1600 for almost 20%. That's ridiculous.
I know it's not like much, but because it's a conditional item, it does apply to Bashdown now, which is a little bit of a boon to it.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna help on like your opening engage, which is nice.
Yeah. Just overall, like a good item to help slot your 4.8k investment.
Yeah. Battle vest, good item. Bullet lifesteal.
This item sucks, man.
Yeah, this.
It's terrible.
I'm debating like D because there was a point where I was building Vamp Burst, but I don't even think like Vamp Burst is that good on Billy anymore. Like,
No. Like
Yeah.
even people who want to like use bullet lifesteal, they're just gonna get active reload anyway.
yeah,
Bullet lifesteal is just poopy.
so what are we thinking, like a D or F? I don't think it's active hindrance, but
I'd say D. It's not active hindrance. It'll still give you like some value, but you're just better off buying so many other 1600s.
yeah. Yeah, again, there was a point where I was building my gun Billy, and like building into Vamp Burst was like I shoot Abrams and I actually get like 2,000 HP back, like within the thing, which is pretty fat. But now it's like that I'm no longer building gun Billy. I don't think it's like as viable to do gun Billy. I don't see the value in this.
No, not anymore.
Debuff Reducer. This is a nice one. I think it's situational, but this item's good.
It is situational, but debuff reduction is nice to have.
Yeah, as a
And it builds into
character,
things we do like Spellbreaker.
yeah, Spellbreaker, Unstop. No longer built into Dispel Magic, which is sad.
If it did, still I'd put it higher, but I think C is like a fine spot for it.
Yeah. Yeah, as a character who is like in the front lines, like at the forefront of everything, you're gonna get hit with a lot of like CCs and slows and debuffs and such, and so being able to reduce it is really big. This is a good item, and again, as Weaver said, it will build into other items like Unstop or Spellbreaker, so it's a good item. You don't need it every game, but the games you do need it, it's gonna serve you really, really well.
Yeah.
I do wish it still had the bonus health aspect. Not gonna lie, which it used to have before it got changed into not building into debuff remover, which is now Dispel Magic. But
And they probably just like want to remove some items just having bonus health on it, I think.
yeah, I think it was partially because of like Mina too, because Mina would buy this item, or she would buy debuff reducer into debuff remover, and
Yeah, that's true as well.
have bonus health on top of being so hard to catch and kill. It was, Oy.
I remember when Paradox used to build like kind of similar too. She would just get all the items with like flat bonus health, and she would be like super tanky for no reason.
Yeah, I don't. I remember when that character had so much HP. I think she still does like
Ridiculous.
have a lot of HP, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be.
Yeah.
Enchanters, this is an easy A tier.
Yeah. A tier.
These two items.
Gives you CDR, gives you a little bit of spirit power, early resistance. Really nice to have. Helps with your 4-NK spike.
Yeah, this is my favorite of the two, but I think both of these are like equally as good. Like they can go at either slot.
Yeah, they're both equal. They serve the same purpose, just different damage type.
Yeah. Enchanter's Emblem. Love that. Enduring Speed.
A tier.
A tier.
Wonderful item to have.
I'm low-key considering a S.
I wouldn't call it a P. Well, I don't know.
I'm thinking
I
because
do
like
get it like every game.
yeah, I get it. I don't think I have like over 800 games on Billy, and I don't think there's a single one of those 800 where I did not buy this item. Like
Yeah, I guess you could put an S then.
like mindless rotation, like hold W, slow resist, which is big when you're like in the front of everything and eating everything that they're throwing at you. It's regen, like it's just good, and raw move speed
Like a
too.
Juggernaut, which
Yeah,
would
it builds
like
in a Juggernaut, which is good on Billy. I think there's like no reason why you don't ever take this item.
Yeah, it's just good. I mean, I guess you could not take it if you're going to be running Fleetfoot, but you could also take both as well.
Yeah, like you take both, and then you have your blasted. So that's like back when there was no limit to speed stacking. Like having enduring Fleetfoot on top of your blasted move speed, you're actually like a race car.
Yeah, you were.
You're so fast, and then you bought Frenzy on top. You're ridiculously fast. No one could ever outrun you because nobody could like you could do anything. Like Billy, you would be like dash jumping and like hitting corner boosts and like doing galaxy brain plays, and meanwhile Billy would just be like scratching his head like, what if I just held W instead and caught you anyway?
I'm running at you. You cannot get away from me.
I'm just running at you, and I'm shooting at you with no movement penalty with Fleetfoot. Yeah. I think it's low-key good that they got rid of the infinite movement speed stacking.
Yeah, that was a good change. It needed to happen.
It was so dumb. Guardian Ward. I don't think there's any reason why Billy would buy this. No?
Like, it used to be bought a lot. I think people were mostly buying it because that was back when, like, movement speed was stacking, too.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't think it's just really that useful anymore. I'd say, like, I guess it's C because it's not, like, terrible. But there's just so many other like 1600s you would buy.
Yeah, it's like we're coming up to them, but I guess we'll just briefly touch on them. Like you could buy Guardian Ward like as a shield, but then you have like the option of reactive, spirit, and weapon shielding. Like I don't know why you would
Maybe
ever
if
take
you're-
this.
Maybe if you're getting like Divine Barrier, like if it's a pocket game,
Yeah, I don't know. I think this one
even
might be
then-
a D tier.
just counterspell them out.
Yeah. um, I think this one's a D tier. I don't really see why you would ever buy this on this character.
Yeah, D tier's fine. I can understand that.
Heal Bane. This is a
So-
good item.
It's a good item. The only thing is like Billy isn't too great about proccing it.
That's true, but Billy also does like his Torment Pulse.
Yeah, I mean, that's also true. The heal on kill is also really nice to have in the early game.
Yeah, and I think Healbane is like it's like the cheapest anti-heal you can get, and when you're going up against like people like Yamato or Abrams or Kelvin, people who also want to out sustain you and can do it arguably easier with less risk, I feel like Healbane into those games is like so good. Like you feel the effects instantly.
Yeah, it's just you don't proc it as easy as other characters. That's the only issue with it.
Yeah, I think it's fine being in C.
Yeah, I think C's a fair spot for it.
Yeah, despite being in C though, like I think I could already say like I feel like it would be like high C because the games where you do need something like this, it's so good. I love Healbane when I need Healbane.
Yeah.
Healing booster.
Oof. Blasted is not affected. Sad.
Yeah, if Blasted was affected by this, this would be like instant OP. Oh shit.
Yeah, it would be
Instant
instant
OP
OP.
all the top. Yeah, but it
not.
does not.
Nothing in your kit affects this except for like life strike if you're even building that.
Yeah, back
So there's
in
really a point buying it.
back in the day, like when you would buy Life Strike every single game, I probably would have said like C, maybe D, but I would honestly considering it being almost F because like it's actually a waste and probably trolling a lot of people out there thinking like, oh, this is making my blaster do more.
Yeah, I remember telling people like early on that it doesn't affect blasted because they thought otherwise.
Yeah, you would think so because Blasted gives you max HP and heals you, like it does both at the same time. But this just completely ignores it.
It just doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah. And then like sometimes I'll see people asking like, what about healing tempo on Billy? And it's like, nope, doesn't work on Blasted.
Nope.
Unfortunate. Reactive barrier.
Nice to have in the games you need them, like Bebop, Mo, Abrams. You can buy
Yeah.
it early in lane; it will help you out a lot because our lane is not that great anymore.
Yeah, I remember, man, this patch was like such a turnaround for me. Like, you would rush Life Strike before and then just bully people. Like, as long as you were smart and knew what you were doing, like you could just bully people like as early as whenever you got Life Strike. And now it's like you can't do that anymore, which is fine. It's probably better.
It's better for the game, yeah.
Yeah. But man, it was quite the learning curve because I learned really quickly that I wasn't the big kid on the block no more.
Yeah, me too. I tried like doing my life strike rush before because like, oh, well, I mean, it gives me more melee damage, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's not worth.
So sad. It's so sad. It's gonna break my heart when we get to this item.
Yeah.
But C tier is fine because situational. Don't need it every game.
Yeah, it's just a very situational item. When you need it, it's good, and when you don't need it, you don't need it.
True. Resto Locket.
I've never
Um,
ran this.
Yeah, me
I don't
neither.
I don't feel like Billy really needs it because people who build this, like Mina, they want to like use it to escape. You're not really like a character that's like slippery. I guess the keel like is nice to have when you're frontlining, but I don't really think you need it because you're already gonna be healing for blasted and stuff like that. And if
Yeah,
you're trying to run away as Billy, you're probably dead anyway.
yeah. This it's just like as you said, like it's just counterintuitive to like what Billy wants to do. This character, this item is for people who want to like slip out. Like Lash will grab this, or Mina will grab this, and Billy just wants to hold W and muscle people out, and this is not what he's looking for to help him do that.
Yeah, no, it's not that great. I guess like if you're facing maybe like a I can think of the name, Geist Lane. Like I think it has like a niche use there, but even then, I feel like it's not that great.
Yeah, it's like I could buy this, or I could just buy Hillbane into Geist Lane. Like there you go, like, poop on your Radiant Regen. I don't know. I don't know. Is it D or F? I don't think anyone would ever buy this, honestly.
I don't think it's as bad as the ones in D, simply because like the healing is nice to have for a frontliner. But beyond that, I think it's bad. I would just leave it in D, like the bottom of D,
Okay.
because it does give you some value.
Return Fire.
I think this item's ass.
Yeah.
I tried hitting it with Metal Skin and a Return Fire against the Ulting Haze, and it did fucking nothing.
I think there's like two characters who use this item well, like Yamato and maybe Warden, maybe Abrams, but I don't think Billy is the one.
It has fallen from grace like so much. It used to be like a really good tanking item, and you do like way too much damage with this, honestly. But
Yeah.
not anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why you would buy this at this point. Again, unless you're Yamato and you have like 60% resist. Oh, that's the other one, Silver. And you have like 30% resist just for being an ult. Like, I don't see any reason to buy this.
Yeah, I don't really
So
either.
sad.
It's just not what it used to be.
Spirit Lifesteal.
Dookie!
Yeah, this is a D tier. This is for the Spirit Billy freaks out there.
Even if you're doing like Spirit Billy, I wouldn't even grab it, because your blast is going to be scaling with Spirit a lot if you're doing that.
Yeah.
So you don't even need it. I guess like maybe if you're wanting to do like a funny infuser thing, it could be like okay if you're building into that. I remember doing that early on when Billy came out, but it's just not good.
That sounds.
You don't deal enough Spirit damage consistently.
Yeah, it's like. So was it the Billy chat on Discord was talking about Spirit Billy a lot? I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before, and I decided to like open up my game and just look through like Spirit Billy. And I was like hitting people with the RAM. Like I would upgrade my RAM, I would get items, I would level myself up, and then I would half health myself and Spirit Lifesteal. I hit them with the RAM and I would get like 100 something back. I'm like, that's not worth it at all.
No, it's not.
What does this? What does this do? What does he even do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The Spirit Billy is it's a choice, but that's
It is
a
a
whole
choice.
other thing. Spirit Shielding, on the other hand,
Really
is a good
nice
item. Yeah. We think B or C? I feel like it can probably like just barely break the cusp of C.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think I like put it like top of C tier.
Sure, I like that.
I think it's a bit more useful than bullet shielding, because early on Spirit is going to be doing a lot more damage than bullet damage, and that's nice to have in like those burst lanes like Pocket, Mirage, Geist, stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's always good to just have like a barrier, because barriers are like unique in this game, to where they can't be resist shredded, but they also don't resist anything. So it takes like every damage at face value, which can be pretty good.
Ultimately, they're
So-
just kind of getting mogged by the Battle Vest and emblems.
Yeah, they are. It's like if I don't know. I feel like if maybe these gave like if these were on like a lower cooldown, then they could like exist on the same level as Vest and Emblem. But I remember when these were on a much lower cooldown, and it was pretty annoying.
There was a point in the game where it scaled with Spirit, and it was just a lot better than the emblem and the vests, but not anymore.
Yeah. I remember there was this thing I was doing. It was when I was like a little like emissary baby, and I figured out that because spirit shieldings, the shieldings cooldowns were so low, and the cooldown of bats was so low on Mina, I could just like literally go around and do whatever I want, but like to a much more obscene degree than what Mina normally does. Like I have bats into debuff remover, into like shieldings that would proc for like 500 shield each. I would have both of them. And I would literally just run around solo, take walkers as Mina, and I would just like walk up to the walker, deal some damage. People would come force me out. They would hit me with all their abilities, and I just have them shielding into a bat. Yeah, I'm glad this item isn't as strong as it used to be, honestly. I think it's obnoxious. Yeah. And then weapon shielding. I feel like weapon shielding's better, way better than it used to be right now.
It's definitely way better than it used to be, but it kind of has like the same problem I talked about earlier, where spirit damage is better early game. So spirit shielding is probably just gonna give you more value. But like weapon shielding isn't terrible if you're like facing a super gun heavy lane.
Yeah. And what helps like set this item apart from what it used to be, because I used to think like weapon shielding was kind of buns, but this one procs every 30 seconds. If I'm not mistaken, spirit shielding has a cooldown of like 42, which is a big difference. It's a massive difference actually. So in that regard, I feel like weapon shielding is not a bad item at all right now. I still think spirit is better, but it's still a C tier item. IMO.
It's also kind of funny if you get both of these and have like a million shielding in the early game.
Yeah. What is it? It's like 300 on level 1, so it's like 600 HP. Like, yeah, good luck breaking that. It's like I'm my own page right now.
Yeah.
Bullet resilience. Okay, real talk. When has this item ever been good?
Never? Maybe an old chop?
This
Maybe
item...
an old chop is okay?
It's like... It's like if you want bullet resilience, you can't just have bullet resilience. You need bullet resilience and Juggernaut to like actually get value.
And like a lot of the items Billy builds already gives you a bunch of bullet resists anyway.
Yeah, there's no reason to buy this item, I think. But like in general too, it's like unless you're like a mowing Krill or Abrams that's going like full tank, I do nothing but soak damage, you're never buying this item. Yeah. Shit, I would almost call it active hindrance. This is actually like throwing 3,200 souls like into the toilet.
Yeah.
Especially like if you need bullet resist that bad, you have Warpstone right here, same price. You're going against the Haze, you got your metal skin right here, same price. It's like, well, what are we doing? So many options, and you pick bullet resilience. All right. So we're initiate 1.
Absolutely mobbed by metal skin.
Yeah. I think it's F. I think it's a waste of 3,200 souls. RIP your souls. Counterspell on the other hand, Ooh.
It's tier.
You said which tier? I think so too.
Item's OP.
This item is OP.
On anyone, it's OP.
On anyone, it's OP, and when you're in the front line eating everybody's abilities and causing a bunch of chaos, this is definitely OP. Ivy tries to stone form you into her thorns, into the warden jail, and you just press F and you say, I don't care. I'm actually just gonna keep walking you down and killing you. And if you don't have this item, you get hit with all of that and then you die.
Yeah, and like you don't need that big of a brain to use it either, because if you're just like in a big team fight, you press F. Oh, I just blocked some damage. Okay, let's go.
Oh, I blocked some damage, and I just got move speed and spirit power and bonus healing. Sweet.
Thanks.
Aw, for me? Really? Yeah.
Oh, I randomly blocked Affliction. I meant to do that.
Yeah. That actually happened to me, or not to me, but like my buddy I was queued with. I think like maybe 4 games ago. I was like, oh, I totally did not mean to block that affliction, but it happened just because I pressed F. It's like, okay, I'll take it.
I honestly don't even know if like this item should exist. Like it's always going to be broken.
Yeah, the idea of like just being able to say, just literally just say no to any ability, and like it's not even like a hard timing either. You can do it early and still get it off. It's like a 1.5 second window.
Yeah, it's not too difficult if you know the timings.
Yeah, this is OP in general, and Billy also likes not dying to some evil ability that just says "screw you, Billy." So
yeah, OP item.
Dispel magic.
Potentially A or S tier.
You think A or S?
Yeah, I mean, even though it's not as good as it used to be, especially as a frontliner, you're always going to be like eating some kind of debuff.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly,
it gives you heal and a movement speed, which you like to have.
Heal gives you movement speed. I was actually just playing against a Mirage. That dude was so stacked. He had like so much money.
For 2K.
Yeah, I get you. I clicked on you a few times, and I actually take 1,000 damage. And if you were to let me click on you twice as many times as I just did, yeah, that's 2K. Awesome! That character is so cool. I love playing against Mirage. But yeah, I was like, what if I bought Dispel Magic into this guy? And he would get like 2 stacks, 4 stacks, 6 stacks. Oh, I'm almost at 8! Dispel Magic. There goes all of it, and I healed, and you just wasted all your time shooting me. And obviously there's like way more cases, like you said. You're always eating debuffs, and so it's just good.
Ultimately, it does get kind of mogged by Counterspell, but it's still nice to have.
Yeah, of the two, I would definitely prefer Counterspell. There's very few situations where I would look at these two items and think Dispel Magic is better in this scenario, but still very good. And it gives you 14% Spirit Resist. If I'm not mistaken, it used to give only 10, which is really big.
It's nice to have.
I think like one of the things that holds it back from being like S tier is it is situational, but sometimes situational. I don't always run Dispel Magic, but the times I do, it's like, thank fuck I have Dispel Magic, and it's like,
yeah, exactly,
to a way higher degree than any of these items. It's like this item saved my life and actually turned to fight on its own. It's so good.
The old version would be S tier, but it's not.
Yeah, old version component gives you bonus health. Was the cooldown different? I don't remember if they changed the cooldown on it at all.
I don't think they can change the cooldown.
Yeah, this is a really good item.
Yeah.
Fortitude.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad anymore. They keep like buffing it.
Yeah,
it's just like with Billy, you're fighting so much that like you're not like a doorman who's like setting shit up or something like that where you have a lot of time to let the heal kick in. But it's definitely not a bad item.
You're gonna be taking damage on this character. If you're not fighting people, then you're probably in jungle taking damage, and so you're not getting fortitude. You're like doing one of those two things. You're either roaming and fighting, or stealing somebody's jungle, or securing your own. And all three of those things.
Best way to describe it is that you're not a sideliner. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like a sidelining item.
And what makes it worse, like for fortitude, is it builds some extra health, but so does Colossus, and we definitely want that item on Billy over fortitude. It just gets mobbed. So
I just put it in C tier. It does give you like a lot of health, but
yeah, it's almost 400, 375, which is not a bad health increase at all. Fury Trance.
Maybe I'm like a gun Billy. I don't know. I don't want to silence my abilities. I'm not a haze.
Yeah. There was like a point, like I don't know, I would say like 5 months ago, when Billy's like gun was stronger, like it had more damage per boon and space damage, and I was still building like a full gun Billy, that I would have taken this item. but even then it wasn't like high prio. But now it's like, what do you even do with this item? I kind of want to call it F. I think this is another like you throw your souls into the toilet with this item.
You're throwing your souls into the toilet and you're silencing all the abilities that you want. You need your bash downs up. You need your blasted up.
Yeah.
You want to have ram. You want to use your ult.
You want to use your stamina because people are going to be trying to get away from you. This item's bad. Don't take it anymore.
Don't buy it.
Don't take it. Yeah. Bad. Healing Nova.
This is like good on Ivy and Kelvin.
Yeah. There's 2 characters who actually want this. I'm just gonna throw an F immediately. There's no reason to take this.
No, you're not a sport.
If you're going into Billy and you're thinking, well, if I buy Healing Nova, it'll help me keep me alive, I think you're missing like the point of Billy.
You could buy any other 3200 and that'll keep you alive. There's a lot of other ones that are do a lot better for you.
Yeah, like for instance, this one that just got nerfed to Oblivion, but it can still do something. I'm calling it C right now.
I just stopped building it.
You stop building it altogether? I still sometimes grab it, but it's like super late.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at that point, like it's so late in the game that I'd rather buy like some other tank items.
Yeah. The times
even at max, it's worse than it was before.
It's actually so sad, like what happened to this item. It's like, okay, honestly, I don't think Life Strike in its state right now, if we completely removed it from its past, is a terrible item. I think again, like it takes a lot of scale, but when it does scale, it does just fine. And I think you can use it with no issue. But I think
when the patch first came out, and I was like still rushing this.
Yeah.
And I was using it to like heal off a camp. I just healed 80 HP.
Yeah, it's actually so sad. Like you upgrade from melee lifesteal to life strike, it's like, oh, now every time I heavy melee something, I'm actually getting 130 HP instead of 100. That's great. Awesome. Yeah.
I think C's fine. I just don't build it anymore though.
Yeah, this is kind of like my win more item, where like I never want to ever base ever again. And I'm already ahead. I already have other items I want. It's like, okay, I'll buy Life Strike and just win more. But this will never help me come back from a losing spot or secure a win. Not anymore. I was thinking about it earlier. Life Strike right now is like when 7 used to be OP and then he got not OP and everybody said he was absolute dog shit, bottom of F tier character.
Yeah, that's a fair comparison.
That's what Life Strike is like right now. Because before, like Drifter, Calico still takes this. She still uses this well early on. Billy, anybody who like could practice off an ability or wanted to punch in general would take this and just win like every fight early, and it was so good. And now you can't do that anymore.
What was funny about this item is that even before, like the premier melee character Abrams doesn't even run it, and now he will never run it.
Yeah. Never again. R.I.P. Life Strike. Billions will weep. I certainly did. I spent like, I think like almost a week straight of trying to make Life Strike work.
Yeah, I tried to make it work for so long, and it's like,
you can't leave me. We've been through so much together. You gotta let me go, man.
But it's gone.
Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad. Majestic Leap. I actually have to get off talking about this item, or I will. I will keep talking about how. Majestic Leap is funny. I've seen people like do clips where they'll like Majestic Leap in with the chain gang, or like Majestic Leap out with a chain gang somehow, and it's goofy.
Like something you could do is like go behind their blue walker and like Majestic Leap and chain gang them and pull them into your team, which is kind of funny to do, but it's so hard to pull off. And,
yeah,
like, this item got nerfed repeatedly. The cooldown on it is so long.
And if anybody sees you when they do it, or when you try to do it, and they shoot you one time, now you can't do it anymore. It's like, oops.
It's easy to fuck it up too.
Yeah. I think this is like the epitome of super niche uses, but it is funny as fuck. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I think he's like a fair spot for it because it is funny. It is hilarious. But you're not gonna be pulling it off a lot of the time.
Yeah. This is the item you buy when they eventually add like a casual mode, where that's like separate from rank, and you just want to like have a mean Billy build.
Be a goof. I want to be a silly Billy.
Silly Billy, yeah. Metal skin.
A tier,
A tier.
especially with the haze being fucking annoying as hell right now. This item is really nice to have.
I think I personally would put it like in B, like around here-ish. I don't think it's like on the level of these items.
That's fair. I guess you don't. It's not always good to take. I mean, but when you want it, you want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever that ulting haze shows up, because a lot of people are doing it right now, it's like, it's just so easy. Like, people don't buy this item, and then you just run in and unstop, press 4. I have Ricochet and max ult, so you take 5 million damage instantly. And
Do you guys think people in
just win the team
Eternus
fight.
are gonna counter buy? Do you think they're gonna do that?
No, they only have like 1,000 plus games. That's not enough time to learn how to counter buy. Yeah. You do buy this item into haze, and like her stupid ult build just gets turned off. It's like, okay, well, yeah, this only lasts 5 seconds, but it's also 5 seconds for me to kill you, and that's more than enough time.
We'll just add though that it does not prevent like on hit. So you
Yes.
can still get hit by like silencer. You can still get hit by Gen's mark and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's why honestly, I think this item. Okay, if Haze ult was not popular right now, and Venator did not do all weapon damage, I would honestly drop this like way down. But because Haze ult build is popular right now, and Venator, it gets like hard countered by this item, and that character is really strong. I think this is still a good item, but the only reason why I would drop this down so far is because this doesn't prevent on-hit effects. Like, why not? Like, you're telling me I need plated armor, the only thing that'll stop on-hit effects? Are we serious right now?
It probably just they don't want like to be able to stop completely gun carries from like scaling, I guess. And just getting counterbought so easily like spirit characters are.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like that contributes to the problem right now, where it's like which resist is better, spirit. Like, you ask anybody, everybody's gonna say like spirit resist is better. Like, in general, like, you just have better options in spirit. Well, like when you look at your bullet resist options, it's like what do you have? Like, we just talked about how this one is so buns. The one called bullet resilience is just awful.
It is awful.
I don't know. But if this did prevent on-hit effects, I would probably say this was like OP S tier, honestly. Like, you just walk in and you hit them with your bash downs, your rising rams, soft CC them. It's like, okay, now I'm gonna ignore everything you do to me for 5 seconds.
I used to ignore melee attacks way back in the day.
Yeah. That's also like there you go. That's another one that I totally forgot about. Like, why I think this item is being held back so hard. I see somebody pop this in my face. Like, I've had people pop metal skin in my face. It's like, this will stop the Billy from walking me down and shooting me in the head. Let me introduce you to my 1 key, my 2 key, my Q key. And then it's the smarter people will be like, okay, well, now he's definitely going to punch me now that I have metal skin. And then you just bait them, and then you just continue to just kill them. It's like, okay.
Especially when I have like 4 bash downs.
Yeah, I have 4 bash downs, and I baited your parry, and that took like 2 seconds of the 5 seconds of metal skin. This item's just in such a weird spot. I do agree. It's still good when you need it. When you need it, like, this item is like will actually turn your game around. But
Also like to say, like, if return fire was actually a good item, you could combine it with this, and it would be really good. But it's just dookie.
yeah,
Sometimes just dookie.
unfortunate. Yeah, bullet resist. Yoshi, please give us options for bullet resist, because right now they're kind of lacking.
Yeah.
Rescue Beam.
Why would you buy this?
For Rescue Billy, of course.
Is this something like you want your teammate to have when you're chain gating someone?
Yeah, this is the item you tell your page to buy. This is not the one that you buy.
No.
Kelvin buys this for you after you overcommitted a little too hard because you're Billy, and you get off scot-free. It's like awesome.
Yeah, you're never in the back line either to like pull someone out. You're always playing in the front. So it's just
See,
an active hindrance.
the real Giga Chad move, S tier, because now you can